Heartland fans, get ready because season 19 is shaping up to be one of the most emotional chapters the show has ever given us. This isn't just another season. This is a journey that will test every character we've grown to love, and it will challenge us as viewers too. You think you've cried before while watching Heartland? Trust me, the upcoming season might just take things to a whole new level. From new romances to heartbreaking losses, from long-awaited returns to shocking betrayals, the stakes have never been higher. And here's the real kicker. Season 19 is not just about moving the story forward. It's about forcing us to confront the very heart of what Heartland has always been about: family, love, loyalty, and loss.
Yes, of course.
So, buckle up.
I feel so guilty.
Because by the time the season is over, you'll be asking yourself questions you never thought you'd have to ask about these characters. Let's start with Amy. For so many of us, Amy's story has been the core of Heartland. We've followed her through joy and heartbreak, and most importantly, through her love story with Ty. For years, Ty wasn't just Amy's partner.
I don't know, Luke.
He was her soulmate, her anchor, and the person who made the Heartland Ranch feel complete. When he died, it wasn't just Amy's life that shattered. It was ours too. His absence has been felt in every single episode since.
That horse over there has a similar look.
But season 19 dares to explore something that many fans find almost unthinkable. Amy is moving forward with someone new. Nathan.
Yes, I do. Look at Ty.
Yes, you heard that right. Amy and Nathan are officially together. Now, before you decide whether you're thrilled or furious, let's unpack what this actually means. For seasons we watched the tension between them simmer. There were stolen glances, subtle hints, and questions about whether Amy could ever allow herself to love again. And then, in the season 18 finale, Nathan finally confessed his feelings. It was romantic, it was raw, and it was the moment Amy decided to give her heart another chance. But let's be honest. For many longtime fans, this feels complicated. Ty wasn't just a character. He represented something bigger: commitment, resilience, and the promise that true love could endure anything. Watching Amy share romantic moments with Nathan feels almost like betraying that legacy. How can she love someone else as deeply as she loved Ty? Can Nathan ever truly fill that void? Here's the hook though. Season 19 will not shy away from this conflict.
In a good way.
In fact, it leans right into it.
I was supposed to go to
We'll see Amy wrestle with guilt, hesitation, and the fear that moving on means leaving Ty behind. And we'll see Nathan struggle with the impossible task of living in Ty's shadow while also proving that his love for Amy is real. But here's where things get even more emotional. Rumors suggest that Amy and Nathan's relationship will grow in ways we never expected. And yes, this includes talk of a pregnancy. Imagine what that means for Amy, a woman who has already been through so much. She's a devoted mom to Lindy, but the idea of bringing a new baby into the world with someone other than Ty. That's a storyline that will stir emotions like nothing else. How will Lindy react to having a new sibling? How will the rest of the Heartland family respond to Amy taking such a big step forward? And how will we, as fans, cope with the idea of Amy building a future without Ty by her side? These questions are exactly what will keep us glued to the screen.
Oh, good. Thanks.
And let's not forget Nathan himself. He's not perfect. He has trust issues, communication struggles, and a strained relationship with his family. But here's the thing. Despite his flaws, he has been there for Amy in a way no one else has since Ty's passing. Patient, supportive, and quietly determined, Nathan isn't trying to replace Ty. He's trying to walk beside Amy as she writes a new chapter of her life. In season 19, his journey will collide with Amy's in unexpected ways. His father, a man who has influenced much of Nathan's life, will play a crucial role in shaping what happens next. But tragedy looms large here too. Sources suggest that Nathan's father won't survive the season. His death will not only devastate Nathan but also leave him face to face with his manipulative sister, who will stop at nothing to tear Amy and Nathan apart. So, the question is this: can love survive when the ghosts of the past refuse to stay buried? Can Amy truly find happiness again when Ty's memory still hovers over every decision she makes?
Fearful of the human world.
And what will Nathan prove, to Amy, to the Heartland family, and to himself, when his world begins to crumble? One thing is certain. This season isn't about easy answers. It's about painful choices, emotional battles, and the kind of growth that only comes through heartbreak. But Amy and Nathan's story is not the only emotional storm heading our way.
I actually didn't pick him.
Because while their romance and the possibility of a new baby give us hope, Season 19 also carries with it the shadow of something devastating. Tim.
So it's not like we're trespassing.
For years, Tim has been the tough, complicated father figure in Heartland. He was never perfect, but his rough edges, stubborn pride, and fierce love for his family made him unforgettable. We've seen him at his strongest, but in Season 19, we will see him at his most vulnerable.
I can't tell you.
His illness, which has been hinted at for seasons, is no longer something that can be brushed aside. It becomes the emotional center of his story. And here's the heartbreaking truth. Everything points toward this being the end of Tim's journey. The actor behind him has been open about wanting to step away, and the producers have finally made the decision that many of us feared. Tim's storyline will likely close with his death. Think about what that means for Heartland. Tim's loss isn't just the loss of a character. It's the loss of a father, a mentor, a flawed but deeply human man who shaped so many lives at the ranch. How will Amy cope with saying goodbye to her dad while trying to build a future with Nathan? How will Lou handle the weight of her father's absence after years of fighting for his approval? And what happens to the Heartland Ranch itself when one of its strongest pillars falls? This is not just another plotline. This is the kind of storyline that defines a season. It's raw, it's emotional, and it will leave fans grieving right alongside the characters. But as heartbreaking as Tim's journey will be, Season 19 also brings a spark of hope in the form of someone we've been waiting far too long to see again. Georgie. Her absence has been one of the loudest silences in the show. Fans have missed her, wondered about her, and speculated about whether she'd ever return. And now, it looks like we'll finally get our answer. Rumors are swirling that Georgie will come back in Season 19, and not just for a brief appearance. She may be stepping into one of the biggest storylines of the season. Imagine it. Georgie returning, stronger, older, and ready to reclaim her place in the family. And what could possibly mark that return more perfectly than a wedding? Sources suggest that Georgie and Quinn could finally tie the knot. Think about the emotions that would stir. A wedding isn't just a celebration of love. In Heartland, it's a chance for the entire family to come together. It's nostalgia wrapped in joy. It's the promise of a future even as the past continues to weigh heavy. Picture Amy walking Georgie down the aisle, Lindy scattering flowers as she runs ahead, Lou beaming with pride, and even Jack holding back tears. Now picture all of this happening while the family is still dealing with Tim's decline and the uncertainty of Amy's new chapter with Nathan. That contrast between joy and sorrow is what makes Heartland so powerful. It mirrors real life. It reminds us that love and loss, beginnings and endings, always coexist. But let's not forget. This is Heartland. Nothing ever comes easy. Georgie's return could also stir tension. Will Quinn and Georgie's love survive the pressures of family expectations, ranch responsibilities, and the constant threat of drama from Nathan's sister? Or will we see cracks in what seems like the perfect romance? And then there's the question that fans can't stop asking. Could Ty still return, even in some form? His death was final, but the whispers won't stop. A dream. A vision. A guiding spirit. What if Ty appears in a pivotal moment, perhaps when Amy is at her lowest, struggling with the weight of pregnancy and grief, or when the family is preparing to say goodbye to Tim? Just imagine Amy breaking down in tears, only to see Ty in a vision, offering her the strength she needs to move forward. Even if it's just for a brief moment, his presence would shake the fandom to its core. The door has never fully closed on Ty. And Season 19 might just give us that one glimpse we've all been waiting for. So, ask yourself this. What would hurt more? Seeing Ty one last time, reminding us of everything we lost, or never seeing him again at all.
I can't even talk to him.
These are the kinds of emotional hooks season 19 is daring to pull. So here we are. We've talked about Amy stepping into a new chapter with Nathan, about Tim's looming farewell, and about Georgie's long-awaited return.
Perfect.
But what does it all mean when you bring these storylines together? Season 19 isn't just a continuation. It's a turning point. Think about the weight of everything colliding at once.
So embarrassing.
Amy finding love again.
Such an idiot.
There was
Nathan struggling with family demons. Tim facing the end of his life. Georgie preparing for a wedding. The possibility of Ty appearing in a dream or vision.
You okay?
And on top of it all, a new baby changing the future of the Heartland Ranch forever. This is not a season that will let you watch casually.
No.
It's designed to pull you in, break your heart, and then piece it back together in ways you never expected. The real question is this: how do you say goodbye while also embracing new beginnings? That's the challenge facing every single character this season. For Amy, it's learning how to honor Ty's memory without letting it chain her to the past. For Nathan, it's proving that his love isn't about replacing anyone but about standing strong beside Amy. For Lou, it's redefining herself not as the career-driven fighter but as someone who finally values home, family, and connection. And for Georgie, it's about coming back to her roots and reminding everyone that the future of Heartland is in good hands. But for us as fans, it's about more than watching their stories.
That doesn't give me very much.
It's about facing the truth that Heartland itself is changing. Season 19 might mark the beginning of something new, or it might be the closing of a chapter we've cherished for nearly 2 decades. And here's the thing that makes it so powerful. Every rumor, every leaked detail, every emotional moment teased so far points toward one simple reality: we're going to cry. We're going to feel that lump in our throats. We're going to clutch at the hope that maybe, just maybe, our favorite characters can find peace and happiness in the middle of heartbreak. So what about you? Are you ready to see Amy build a new life with Nathan? Or do you believe her heart will always belong to Ty? Do you think Georgie's return will bring joy or stir chaos? Are you prepared to say goodbye to Tim, or do you still hold out hope for a miracle? And if Ty does appear in a vision, will it give you closure or reopen old wounds? Season 19 is coming, and it will not leave us untouched. It will test our loyalty as fans. It will stir every memory we've held onto since the very first season. And it will remind us why Heartland is more than just a show. It's a story about love and family, about the beauty of beginnings and the pain of endings, about finding strength when everything around you seems to fall apart. So brace yourselves. Season 19 is not just going to make us cry. It's going to remind us why we've loved Heartland all these years. Because no matter how much changes, one truth remains. Heartland is, and always will be, about the ties that bind us together. And when the credits roll on the final episode of the season, the only question left will be, were you ready for the journey, or did it take your heart by surprise?
Cotton sheets, 10 cases of Fiji water.